What's up, guys? Nick from Comic Culture here. I'm joined by Eric. Eric, right? You go by Eric.
I still go by Eric. Yes, back live and in Technicolor. Finally,
It's been so long, man. I hope you've been
I
doing
know.
well. I know you've been doing some traveling, doing some stuff, so it's good to see you back on alive, man. How you been?
I've been very busy, very busy here, catching up on comics, dealing with real life stuff here. But luckily, that's all in the rearview mirror now, and I'm fully dedicated and back to this comic book grind.
A grind it is indeed. Yes, yes. Well, welcome everybody. It is Sunday morning. It is the first Sunday of the month. Typically, we do this on the last Sunday of the month, but schedules are what they are, and so we got pushed out a week. But we're going to be pondering a poll, doing the comic look ahead over at League of Comic Geeks. If you're not familiar with this application or this website, rather, you can see it pinned in the comment area. Hopefully, that is a instructional video that I did like 5 years ago on what this website is, how you can use it, and the navigation of everything, and how your LCS can even hook up to this thing, and you can manage your poll list through here if they want to do that. So it's a pretty cool service. So I highly recommend checking that out after this video. But throughout this live, go ahead and drop what you are looking forward to week, because that's what we're going to be talking about. I'm actually going to adjust my size here, probably, just to make it a little bit easier to read. I think we typically do 5 across. So
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is you're going to go to League of Comic Geeks. You're going to go to New Comics on the left side here. You're going to click the calendar. You're going to navigate to August 5th. And then what we like to do is keep it browse by week, regular issues plus annuals, and turn off the variants because it will default to being checked, and then you'll be here all day. And then we do most polled first. So we have the most popular books up front to talk about. So we're going to go line by line, seeing what is going on. We have some early birds in here, though. We have Derek. What's going on, man? Who's your guest? He's an up and comer.
Yes, exactly.
Caffeine will kick in soon. Near zero. Yep, for sure. I know Eric's sipping on his coffee. I got mine as well. Ember mugs sponsor me, you cowards. It's the best mug on the market. So if you're into an electric mug, if you like to sip coffee for hours, there's nothing wrong with getting an electric mug, and Ember is probably the best brand out there.
Or if you're lower to middle class, may I recommend normal mugs, which will cool your drink effectively.
Normal mugs, been doing it for thousands of years. Yep.
Yeah.
Indeed. Simpleton, what's up? Good morning. Thanks for coming in. I saw your 20th Century Men and some of the other things you've been working on. Man, such a good job on what you're doing over there.
That thing looks amazing.
Yeah, really love the texture you put on the green and that cover and everything. Yeah, absolutely. Blind Chemist, absolutely. We appreciate it. Chime in, man. Week to week, what you're going to be into.
Putting that on my resume now.
That's right. Eric, man, let's get dust the cobwebs off. Take this first row for us.
All right, let me. There we go.
Oh, by the way, you had your review video come out this morning where you did some recap of everything too. So if you've been missing your 9-panel grid, go over there now.
Yes, and, new video finally dropped here.
Yes,
so I'm like I said, I'm back at it. We're here to talk about August though.
Yes.
Top row is kind of strong here. We have the new Matt Fraction Batman. I'm definitely excited to see what it means for this new Pennyworth character to show up on the scene here mysteriously at the same time as our ninja assassin.
Right.
Yeah, Absolute Superman's kicking off a new arc after the knock him down, drag him out fight that we got. And I don't know how many people are still on it, but Captain America is kind of sneakily good, doing interesting things in hell with Doctor Doom. So I'm kind of here for it. Yeah, but those are the 3 that I'm looking forward to.
You know what they missed out on? They missed out on this battle happening in hell, and then Jason Aaron's Frank Castle shows up with a bunch of kids. How great would that have been? Instead of dragging us through reiterations of Punisher for the last year or 2. Yeah,
I mean, Daredevil could show up in the white costume too, and a blind man shall lead them back to the land of
right.
living. Yeah,
man, it was right there the whole time, but they just couldn't wait until these 2 got there. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay though.
I'm interested in Batman as well. I saw a post. I think it was from who was it from? Was it from Jimenez? I think it was on Instagram or something, where it was like many panels of a conversation that Bruce is having with Alfred in the kitchen while she's there just like chilling. And I was like, man, they want Alfred in the comic so damn bad, that they put him in it, but then they got to put somebody else in it. And I still have my suspicions, though, of who this character really is. So
I just hope she's a normal person and she's just staring at Bruce talking to himself constantly, and it's like, oh, you're full blown crazy.
You
Okay,
are crazy.
this
Got
is
it.
what money does. Okay.
What's up, Flash? Thanks for coming in, bud. Always pleasure seeing you. Moving on down, I am not. I did read what one and two. I don't know if I read number 3 of Ben 10. It's not a property I grew up with, so but I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I'm not reading anything else across the top. I kind of wanted to continue Batgirl, but it just wasn't hitting quite well. And then I know you guys are into the whole Moon Knight thing right now. So
It's wild, dude.
yeah,
It is so freaking good. And yeah, I know it's Marvel, and you wouldn't expect people to be saying that very often nowadays.
right.
Moon Knight is kind of awesome,
It's hitting,
though.
huh? Okay.
Yes, it's very fun.
Yeah, we had Premanik in the chat last week. That was pretty amazing. Over on Ink and Insights when I was filling in for somebody. Yep. The pleasure of chatting with some of the greats over there. So that's good.
You draw all the creators to the chat, dude. What can I say?
Bring all the boys to the yard, man. I'm telling you. Anything else up here for you?
No, nothing. Yeah, Ben 10 never did it for me. I've tried Fantastic Four, Ryan North's style of writing on this property. Ain't for me. And then X-Men, no, thank you.
Yeah, something's grabbing that Moon Knight. Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, good job there. Yep. Reckless Ben 10 is a crossover need. Reckless Ben 10, sure. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Why not?
I still see so many people think that Alfred is an AI. Nah, he's just a figment of his imagination. That's all what's going on. It did turn out great. Yep. All right, continuing on. This is actually a really small week for me. But we have the Queen in Black number 2. I guess they're going to be doing it, every other week? I mean, we just got Queen in Black, and now we're going to get it again. So I don't quite know what's going on there. Might be a printing. There might be a mistake on this. I'm not entirely sure. But the Dead Man issue number 3. I'm pretty psyched about that. I like the character interpretation. I love the creative team, obviously, but I'm not grabbing anything else across the top. What about you?
So I will swap out your Queen in Black and toss in an Iron Man, because that one has been a really fun title so far. It's Joshua Williamson, though, and I feel like he's having a moment right now. And for people that have been following him for years, they're probably like, he's always been this good. Yeah, I know, but now I'm noticing. So
yeah.
Okay. Marvel in these variants. Oh, this feels better. Okay. I've been talking too good about Marvel. I could gripe about them again. These variants, like, what is going on here? The video game variants, the Mary Jane variants.
Yeah, I mean, they're just kind of like right down the middle kind of stuff,
Yeah,
it's fine. Whatever.
Cover A all day.
Yeah, for sure. What about this row here for you?
Supergirl Survive. That's the only one I'm getting. I didn't jump on the Mask hype train for all the Hasbro properties, but and White Sky I dropped off pretty darn quickly here. It wasn't giving me enough.
Me too.
And Walking Dead is Walking Dead. Everyone's already read that. So yeah, Supergirl.
I remember when Deluxe was announced, I was like, I'm going to get every single issue in this format now, because they're all going to be coming out in color, and it's going to be so cool. And I'm going to have just a long box full of Walking Dead. And then I think I got maybe the first 4 or 5 issues, and then the reality hit me. And I'm like, am I going to have to carry around an entire long box of just Walking Dead reprints at this point, like forever then? I'm like, that doesn't sound like a great idea. So then I'm like, well, man, I'm just going to get all the keys, because the keys are pretty easy to predict, right? And so then I was like, well, I have most of the keys in first print, so why would I get the keys in second print deluxe? So I'm like, never mind.
I want to see I want to see Nick in the zombie apocalypse moving from town to town, going to the prison, it just like nothing but like a katana and a short box over your shoulder full of Walking Dead Deluxe.
That's right. It'd be more deadly than the katana for sure. Supergirl Survive is fantastic. Issue 2, just it blew me away. It surprised me. I didn't see the story going in that direction. It brought in characters I had no idea it was going to bring in. I love the execution of it. The artwork was really solid as well. So I was really blown away by just the entire package. And so I'm really excited for this. And I love that cover. It is so nice, the colors and everything and what it means. specifically after you read issue number 2, I love this shot. Even the variants are solid. You know what I mean? Like, that's an iconic pose. It's so cool. Look at little Kel. He's just hanging out down there. Yeah. And then even this one's pretty solid, you know. So it's all everyone had the same idea. You know, we're gonna imbue her with some great power, and she's back with the kid again. So like, that's what the covers are gonna be, and everyone's like, got it, and they made it work, right? So
yeah, it's kind of a misnomer to call it Supergirl Survive, because it's really not a Supergirl story. That's like a misnomer, but like, I understand why they had to do that for marketing purposes, right? Because who's gonna buy a Kara Survive, you know? Book,
yeah, yeah. And well, she's super now, just in different ways, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing across here for me either, or at all, rather. You?
No. Yeah. What if Captain America? What if Captain America? Come on, be better with your titles or your covers.
Yeah. You got one up here, right? What you got? Minor Arcana.
Yeah, here's an interesting one. Minor Arcana, definitely. That's just been announced that it's going to be wrapping itself up, I believe, at issue number 25, which I'm equal parts bummed about, but I think that they're going to be able to tie together like a really nice story with that. This Chachu story, though, I'm kind of intrigued by it. I'm not going to lie.
Is this Aman Vellani? Yeah,
exactly. Written by Aman Vellani, but like the whole premise of it is really like a hard-boiled noir detective story through the eyes of like the niece of this hard-boiled detective, right? Who kind of gets wrapped up and embroiled in this story and kind of tries to self-insert her way into it. So
right,
the premise seems sound. I guess we'll see the execution, though. I didn't read any of the Miss Marvel stuff that she wrote or co-wrote, however you want to look at that, but I'm intrigued.
I did.
Enough said.
All right. No, I mean, yeah, there's some kind of cool thing about like the actor being part of the writing process because they've been in those shoes and they can and in theory they should be able to tap into that character and their mindset because of that, and that's the best case scenario. So I don't mind it when they jump into the shoes, but a film and a TV show is much different than a comic as far as like, because just watch Spider-Man that just came out. It's like, this is not the same character that we read in the comics now. It may have been the character at one point, but there's a difference still, right? So it just depends on.
Wait, people read Spider-Man?
Apparently, it's the #1 damn comic every month. Apparently,
it was on that top row. Yeah,
top 2 or 3 every single month. I honestly, I don't have a whole lot this week, so let's just kind of go through it. Do you have anything up here?
I do have Lost Fantasy.
Oh, Lost Fantasy, of course.
Yeah, that's still a fun title. Still dealing with the mystery of the lineage of our main character. I'm here for it. Yeah.
Okay. I've been stacking comics and magazines, but like I'm starting to think why at this point, because once you start getting 3 or 4, you're like, wow, I haven't read any of these yet. Why am I stacking these? So
yeah,
I'm glad they exist, but I'm not really dipping into them, and I'm not reading anything across the top.
Yeah, I may have dropped Comics the Magazine from my pull list too.
Yeah, well, it was easy to grab because it was like, oh, there's an Absolute Batman cover. Oh, there's a TMNT cover, I think there was, and then there's this or that, and then I think there's like a criminal cover coming up or something like that, or in one of those books, right? I can't remember if it's Reckless or Criminal or if it's That Texas Blood, whatever it is, right? It's coming out soon. What about this row? I'm picking up the handbook. 100 Bullets is a hot seat, already on issue number 2 for me, but what are you thinking up here?
Dude, I'm right there in the same boat as you. Ghost Machine, I love those handbook style books. They're just super fun. Super nostalgic. 100 Bullets, though, that first issue was wild. Wild in not necessarily the best way either. So we'll see. Having that image on the cover sure is evoking of maybe what we're gonna be getting, though. So we'll see.
Right. Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. keep it going.
All right. What about this row?
Conan and Dragon Arrow is a maybe. Issue number 3 kind of felt really dull. It's like rinse and repeat of issue number 2. So, maybe it was just a filler. We'll see. So, game time decision.
Yeah. We might have to just kind of flip it. Well, I'm getting the Smart Division. Zach Kaplan on this one. And I think John is on it as well. So,
That's a sound team.
and then Haas. Yeah. This team has gotten together for a few books now recently, and this is just another one coming out. So we'll see. We'll see what that one feels like. Ford Psycho from Matt Kint.
Yeah.
I did not order this book.
What, Nick?
I know.
No,
I know. It slipped through.
I don't want to hear your excuses. Look at that cover. That looks wild, dude. How are you not going to pick that up?
Yeah. Yeah, some of these covers are great.
Awesome. I'm here. I'm here for Fort Psycho.
All right, Kyle. Yeah, we might have a couple copies. I'll have to go to the shop later and see how many we ordered for extras, but I might grab this one too. Yeah. Anything else though for you?
Nah, Smart Division and Fort Psycho.
Yeah.
The bookends of the row.
Yeah. Well, Omega's down for that too.
There we go. Knows what time it is.
Yep. Ghost Machine Handbook is great for folks like me who trade weight on many of the series. Maybe.
Man, if you're trade waiting right now, let me tell you, Geiger issue number 24. Oh, maybe do yourself the service and go read that single issue because it was so freaking good.
Yeah. I kind of envy you if you haven't read any of the Ghost Machine stuff because you have Junkyard Joe in front of you. You have Geiger in front of you. You have Redcoat. Redcoat gets better and better and better and better and better with every single issue and arc. Geiger just hits hard and just maintains the whole time, right? With that action in the fields. Junkyard Joe, that little mini run, I think 5 or 6 issues. That was fantastic. I really recommend reading the first volume of Geiger, read Junkyard Joe, get into the second volume of Geiger and read Redcoat. And then you'll be that's probably the proper order. There's some 80-page giants scattered in there and some annuals maybe, but yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
Murder Drone number 6, just stacking these for my daughter. She loves those. I don't really think there's much else. Maybe we could just jump.
I'm not seeing too much more.
Yeah. Let's just jump over.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, we're into the paninis and stuff like that.
It's a super small. All right. So of course we have Absolute Batman issue number 23 coming out. Everything Absolute Batman has been phenomenal. Some of the Robin stuff, I'm just like, okay, we did that for 2 issues. Let's move to the next part of the Robin thing. But like, you got to let these things percolate, right?
Dude, Scott Snyder has trained your brain so well that you think that 2 issues of one particular thing is too much for you now. It's like, no.
I'm already looking for the next villain. I'm like,
exactly.
That was 2 issues ago. Where's the next villain? Between between them and some other books, it's like you get 2 issues and then you got to switch your focus.
Yeah, it's like an arc. Forget that. We don't need an arc. Single issues. Get out of here.
Yeah, like Dave Hapose. It's like, yeah, you only get 2 issues with your villain. Anything else across the top for you? I'm not reading anything else.
No, that'll be the only one for me. Kudos to Transformers, though. Kudos to Kirkman. Number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2 on the list, outdoing major titles like Action Comics and X-Men and
Barbara Gordon Breakout.
Very interesting. But yeah, kudos to you, Kirkman.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Mitch Daniels, what's going on? What's up? Thanks for coming in. What's going on? Hope you have a good day. Hope you grab your coffee. Ghost Machine stuff is great. Junkyard Joe and Redcoat have been my favorites of the bunch. Absolutely.
Redcoat's so good.
Yeah, Redcoat's phenomenal. Yep. All right, let's keep going. What you got in this row?
Oh, man. Fury of the Firestorm. Who saw that book coming? Not this guy.
No.
Man, I'm loving that series, though. It's so good. It feels very Jeff Lemire, but also feels very DC right now. And normally, Big 2 Jeff Lemire doesn't do it for me. This is definitely doing it for me, though. Loving that series. I think issue 5 or 6 is wrapping it up, though. I think this is a very finite.
7 in October.
7. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see if it has like finale. I mean, it wouldn't end on 7 probably, but what rises from the ashes? Well, I don't want to spoil anything. Looks like we're going to get a battle and something's going to come out of it. So
okay, interesting. Maybe it's going to go to 12. I know that it's not built to last though, so that'll be interesting. That's the only one on the row though. That's all I'm picking up.
Yeah. Fury Firestorm is solid. I didn't like that they put that gigantic generator or whatever the heck that was on top of the roof of the car at the end in that last issue.
I love that. What are you talking about?
It was a funny moment. It was for sure. Yeah.
It's like putting the lightning rod on top of the freaking DeLorean. You know, you do what you got to do.
That's right. It just got real dark in my room. Let me turn
It
this.
did get very dark. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I think we have some storms rolling in. All right. Now we're seeing that absolute Joker created Bruce. Yeah, it's a weird, circle of whatever. It's pretty fun. Speaking of fun, Nick hates fun, apparently.
I've heard such rumors. Yeah.
It got bumped to 8. Okay. So we're gonna
there we go.
Another one. Sweet.
Simpleton is always on top of like how long these series are gonna be, man.
Well, he's got to plan that construction process, dude. He's got to be like,
That's what
all right,
it
it's
is,
8
yeah.
issues. I could fill it in with whatever. If it's 6, it's gonna be too small. Yeah. So why would they go from 6 to 8 though? Like that seems kind of like you're doing good, but you're not doing 12 good. Let's be honest.
They needed to fill out that issue with them driving from point A to point B with the thing on the car. We're missing vital plot points.
Yeah, because they're going to crush the roof and kill themselves in the cab there because it doesn't support more than a few hundred pounds. Yep.
Oh man.
I don't think. Shut up. Don't. You don't know me. First off.
You see what happens when I come back? You know, I make my return to the internet, and people are like, let's like freaking jump on Nick.
That's right. This is my show, damn it. This is my no. All right. Bleeding Hearts number 7. Fantastic series. Every issue blows me away. It just gets better and better. It's got to be one of the best books of the year that I've been reading so far. So, man, I don't know where it's going to go or where are they going to go after what we just experienced in issue 6. There's a lot of stuff that happens in that last issue. This is issue 7. So in theory, we should be going into like the next arc, but I'm sure we're going to carry some baggage forward, obviously. So, man, I don't know where they're going to go, but it's going to be great.
That cover looks way more whimsical than the last issue left off.
Yeah, it does.
At. You know what I mean? It's like, no, everyone's laughing, having a good time. Did you read issue number 6? Come on. Yeah.
Solid stuff. Dork has been pretty fun. Again, we're out of that first arc. We got a trade just recently. Bleeding Hearts, I think, has an FOC trade, or it was last week or it's this week. I can't remember. So if you haven't been reading these, you can pick up the trade for that. Dork's trade came out a week or 2 ago. Clayface Celebrity Dirt, surprisingly good. I like that one. I was confused by the very end, but I really liked issue number 1. And
don't you dare.
And then I think that's it. No.
Yeah, sure.
And we have Wade and Samney and Lopes and Kyles and all these people over on year 1 dynamic duos. This is going to be fire.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. I mean, I really do hope it lives up to what they delivered with Batman and Robin year 1. I don't know how it couldn't.
That's hard to do. Yeah.
I know. But I mean, if there's a team that's going to do it, it's going to be the same team. And I don't think they would come back if they didn't have a story.
Yeah. Look at that cover from Sherman.
Dude, that Sherman cover is fire.
That's awesome.
I like that better than cover A.
We have a very, it's weird to say like, this is a very classic pose.
It's not. Yeah, no, that's Batman perching on a gargoyle. If I see that again, like forget it's just boring. It's the most boring thing ever. And I'm sorry. That's not even Jim Lee. I think that's Mark Silvestri. But
it's Silvestri, yeah.
But I don't care to see that anymore.
Yeah. Any other thoughts across the top here?
No, same exact stuff. Well, no, I'm not reading Dork, but Bleeding Hearts, Clayface, I got to go back and read issue number 1. I hear fantastic things about it, and then Batman and Robin.
Yeah. I know there's some stuff in the chat. Got to lose the PowerPoint presentations. I'm telling you. See, somebody knows. What's up?
But it's nothing but charts, like Nick's comic reading trend, and it's just like that line going up.
Yeah, the line going up for volume of comics read is certainly surpassing last year. No, hey, you put in the work, keep up with who's the Marvel show. Hey, that's a lot of work right there. Some of these guys are shilling hard this year, and I'm not going to be I don't think I'm going to be so nice this year with excluding the rapid fires. A lot of guys thought that was a workaround, but I think I'm going to add that back in. That might spice things up a little bit. So we'll see.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Everyone's on point. Everyone's on blast now. I'm telling you. Yeah. Really enjoy Bleeding Hearts as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. What's this road look like for you?
Oh, nice house by the sea. Whatever that keeps. I'm apparently the fish that is living in that sea because they keep reeling me back in. So
Nothing
I'll be
else?
here. There's 2 more issues left. Why not finish it out? Unless
Yeah.
there's a nice house by another body of water that I don't know about that's coming up. So
Yeah, like Nice House by the tributary or something. Like, what isn't it?
Yeah.
What would be another? What's
nice
another
house
word?
next to the creek.
A creek, yeah. Trying to think of it. What in the chat? Throw some unusual names for bodies of water and come up with the best Nice House by the X title.
Or maybe they get like hyper specific, like nice house next to Lake Minnetonka or something like that.
Yeah, Lake Erie, right? Yeah. Yeah, we have Brian Hill on another Miles book.
That's right.
So this will be a book to check out too, just to see what my old Miles is up to. I think the landscape is better when Miles is strong and has good stories and is relevant and needed in the universe. So let's hope that this team pulls it together and is able to deliver that.
But come on, let's be honest. What's on your Miles new #1 bingo card? Troubles at school, disagreements with parents.
I swear to God, if it opens up with him swinging through the city and he's late to something and he's got a homework assignment and the teacher doesn't understand him and his parents are supportive and they're just, oh, it's okay, honey, and everything. And I got to go to work. And then all of a sudden there's a bank robbery. I swear to God.
There are times where I think I enjoy you getting frustrated over tropes more than I enjoy reading the book myself.
Yeah. If Wolverine #1 opens with him in the woods saying nobody understands me, I'm closing the book. God.
I'm the best in that area is at what I do. No, you're not. Shut up.
Yeah. I got to get away from my team because I'm dangerous. I'm a liability. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, you are. Yeah, Schitt's Creek with no paddle. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Tributary. Yeah, see, you guys are thinking of it. Jetty. Is jetty a word for that? I don't know. I don't know that one. On the atoll. Yep. Okay. Inflatable kiddie pool. See?
Oh,
asking you shall receive.
Yes,
you guys are great.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, those are all solid. Don't let if that shows up next volume, we know that Tynan watches this show and that he's just ripping us off. So there you go.
And if that's the case, Tynan, sponsor us, you coward.
Yeah, Eric's read all your damn books.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think I'm reading anything else across here. I didn't jump into the Exquisite Corpse train. So I'm not reading Rascal Randy.
Wait, unless Tynan is here, in which case, yes, I'm reading it. Sponsor us.
That's right.
If not, though, swear to God.
I hear you. Nothing across here, though, for me.
Yeah, no, absolutely nothing. Bad row. Go away.
Bad row. What do we got in here? Queen in Black Thor #1. Who's on this? Is it Al? It is Al. What is Thor up to right now? Are you reading Mortal Thor still?
Dude, I read the entirety of Immortal Thor. I was the only one reading it. It started off good and it had some high points. Yeah. And then I drop it when Mortal Thor comes out. And then everyone jumps on the train. Right. You heard about this Mortal Thor? Al Ewing writing?
Oh, yeah. Robbie's reading it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he won't.
Where were you when I was putting in the work?
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm gonna spite not read this.
But so correct me if I'm wrong. Was it in Immortal Thor where they made everybody forget about Asgard? There's a thing. Did that happen in Mortal Thor, or did that happen
in Mortal Thor? Yeah, because like he dies and people don't, or yeah, like people don't remember. Well, I mean, he doesn't die. Nobody dies in comics
forever. He's dead forever.
Yeah, forever. Yeah. But for reasons, Loki teams up with him, kills him, then he comes back, and he's not the ruler of Asgard anymore.
Yeah. Nick said from San Diego. Nick said from San Diego. Well, I didn't go to San Diego, so who's Nick from? Dennis Camp will be too political. What it means? His work is doomer, not political. Yeah, I mean he's of course he's a very passionate guy about whatever he wants to be passionate about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you could sell it in his acceptance speeches and everything too. Yeah. He just wants to write stories about what he wants to write about and the cultural significance of them at the time. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be here's an easy thing to remember. People are opinionated, people make comics, therefore comics are opinionated.
Yeah.
It's been that way forever and ever. Yeah. You know, since the days of Captain America punching Hitler. Like, let's just be honest.
Yeah, and the majority of people who are in the comics are artistic type. You know, they're very creative people, artistic leaning, and so of course there's going to be a high representation of one side versus another in that kind of a format, statistically speaking. So you're going to have, you know, some stuff coming up. So that's just how it is.
Yep.
Good morning, Bobby. Thanks for coming in.
Bobbo.
What's going on?
Cheers.
Of the Earth, how are you doing on that show, on that series?
I'm still ticked off that she didn't call 911 and instead called the freaking PG&E.
Yeah. All right, Grandma, sit here for a while. I know you're traumatized, but we got to go dig in the dirt for a couple issues.
Yeah, and then the next issue comes up, and she's still rambling like a crazy person with oil coming out of her eyeballs. So it's like,
yeah,
what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's like Grandma's stroking out. You might want to get her to an ambulance.
Jesus Christ, is that a symptom of a stroke? I thought you smelled toast, and that sounds fantastic.
If it smelled toast,
sure. Yeah, Jesus.
Yep. All right, moving on down. We have the Hab issue number 4. I'm still rocking the series. It's not incredible, but it's still enjoyable. At this point, I feel like I need to write it out. I think it's just a couple issues more or something like that. Maybe 1 or 2. I can't remember.
Sunk cost fallacy.
Right. Exactly. And then Die Loaded issue number 8, just fantastic series. This is one of those series where it's like I envy you if you haven't read any of it yet. You can sit down and read it all. It's very dense. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to remember.
Yeah.
So the month-to-month read can be difficult, I think. That trade deluxe format will be a great way to consume the story.
Yeah, totally agree.
Anything else for you?
No, just Die Loaded for me.
Yeah. Continue it over here. Anything?
Oh God, no.
No?
Who's on Regicide? Is that something I should be looking at?
Probably.
Oh, that's the Tigris Island dude.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, maybe he's having a moment.
Give him 1 book. If it does decently, they throw another one at him.
Yeah, why not?
$1 Trillion Kid. I think this is only 2 issues, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, August.
Yeah,
which is weird. I read issue number 1. It was fine, but I'm not reading a lot of the other books in this world, so I felt a little disconnected from it. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
I'm just going to make assumptions here and say we're not reading anything across the top here. Roar of the Worlds, maybe. I mean, it's, you know, Tom Scioli was heavily involved. This looks like a Scioli cover. I don't know if he's writing though. No.
Kyle Baker. Okay.
Cool cover.
See, the problem with those is that, like, it, you know, you think about what you're going to put your money towards, and you never actually come back to it. And it's like, while I could enjoy it, it's like that momentary, like, okay, cool, and then it just collects dust forever. Do I want that in my collection? I don't know.
Right. Continuing on, Shaolin Cowboy, AI Alive, issue number 2.
That's a safe bet. Why not?
Fantastic. I'm sad that it's under Master, Masters and Roar and Hello Kitty and Thunder. Like, why is it down here? It should be nestled somewhere in this 3rd or 4th row, maybe. You know what I mean? Like,
Hello Kitty is having a moment right now, though. I'm not sure if you saw the San Diego Comic-Con, hype that was built around it. So
just because you're buying all the blind bags doesn't mean that it's having a generalized moment across the country.
I want that foil Hello Kitty cover. Okay,
that's right. Yeah, interesting. Are you getting anything else across here?
Yeah, I'm still picking up Savage Sword Reforged, getting those old reprints. I'll just have the same thing that I said previously about it, though. Make it on newsprint, just like the regular Savage Sword. Like, that
that's
glossy
cool.
page bothers me, and like, whatever.
Yeah, it needs to be. It loses her ball. No.
Oh God,
that's a 6 arc. That's a 6-issue arc right there.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What about this row over here? How
about we keep going?
Okay. Nope. Nothing.
What I mean, it's a new number 1 from Boom. What the heck is Gastronomic?
They changed the spelling of it too. It's not even.
That's why you gotta put that French at the very end. Gastronomic.
Yeah. I'm gonna not go to the variant covers. I don't think. Okay.
Oh, it was like that.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it was heading in that direction. I'm like, okay, it's getting worse as I go down.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Okay.
Marjorie Bennett hasn't really done it for me. Not that I
Yeah.
wouldn't try this book, but
Yeah, I'm good. Boom's kind of dead,
dude, right?
to be
Isn't that
honest.
weird?
Yeah, that's weird to say.
They sold to Penguin Random House, and all of a sudden, like, they just disappeared.
It was one of the hottest publishers 3 years ago, 4 years ago. 2001 or 2021 ish, 2021, and then bam, it just went down.
There was a time where it was surefire. You picked up a new Boom book because it was
Yeah,
gonna be good.
it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bummer. So tell me about Aladdin #2. Ooh.
You do have an abusive relationship with Conan.
No, I'm in a very submissive relationship with Conan because I don't mess around with that dude.
Too high of a price, dropping the title. Yeah,
I hear that.
If the production quality was better, then I think it's cool to like reprint all those things. Yeah. About Mimi Green. Interesting read. No, I don't know anything about that book.
That was on the previous row here.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, this one? No. Who's on this one? Connor Goldsmith. No, I don't know anything about this book. We're on issue number 3 from Dark Horse. Dark Horse is becoming better and better this
Which
year.
is interesting because they just sold too. Like the guy that was spearheading everything is gone. So is this the latter half of his projects, or is this the new team taking over?
I'd imagine it would take a year or so to really feel that. Yeah, Aladdin too. Nothing across the top. I did check out Honor and Curse. I got to like issue 2, and I just kind of fell off.
I got to issue 2 as if that was like a bold
thing. Got to issue 2. I liked it. It was just kind of a blending of worlds that didn't quite. It wasn't as seamless as I wanted it to be. I don't know. It wasn't focusing on the right things for me to love it. Yeah,
that was like the futuristic samurai.
It was, yeah. Like this guy's lived through centuries, right? And he's like a big deal. And then he's locked away this demon, and he's rivaling like families and tribes and stuff have aged with him, and now they're attacking his family and taking people out. And he has to tap back into the evil spirit that he locked away to like become imbued with that power to take on these threats. And they're enhanced as well. So like it turned into like this cybernetic mech versus dude owning the spirit now kind of thing, and it was ultra gory, ultra violent. It sounds cool, but like
I was just saying, you're kind of selling me.
yeah. Actually, this sounds pretty cool. I got to get the trade. It wasn't bad. It was just like, again, guys, like a lot of this is just volume.
Oh yeah,
tend to read 15 or 20 comics a week, or 20. I read over 25 comics a week, and it's like you just kind of want to stick to bangers.
Yeah. Is it better than Ronin? No. Okay, I already got Ronin. So
right. Anything up here for you?
I
Besides
got nothing.
Devil's Due. Okay.
Shh, that's my little secret.
We're getting into Panini already. I'm just gonna kind of do a flip through real quick.
Yeah,
all right, next week.
Kind of breezing through August. This is very interesting.
Yes. Take this row. What you got?
Absolute Green Arrow. I feel like this is a divisive title. In fact, I know it's a divisive title for some people. Yeah. I am in the camp that think it's really well done. I'm kind of enjoying the the adventures of Absolute Black Canary, which this should have been called, because it's really not a Green Arrow book. I'll own up to that. But what they're doing is super fun for me. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's Absolute Flash. Drop that one. Nightwing. Stu's got me reading Nightwing again.
There you go.
I'm kind of happy about it. Dan Waters is picking up threads that he had put down in Batman Dark Patterns, which is kind of cool, picking them back up in a modern era, kind of seeing those characters come back into the fray. No spoilers. I don't want to say who and what could be coming back up in that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Uh-oh. Did you just feel motivated?
No, I can't even imagine that architecture. Like how they were able to do that.
I don't know. I can tell you how to get those answers though. And then there is Daredevil. That's still better than the last run.
Yeah. Eric, are you dropping Ab Slash?
Oh, I've dropped that like 10 issues ago.
Dude, it's shocking to me that we're on 18.
Yeah.
Like, if you were to ask me 30 seconds ago what number Flash is on, I would have said, I don't know, 9, 8, 10, maybe, because it's so off my radar that I don't even realize it's approaching 2. It's a year and a half in. It's crazy.
Yeah. It just feels like a book that for the issues that I read, it felt like a book that was never written for the single issue experience, because every issue just ended and you're like, wait, okay, that's it, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. I felt the same way, but my sample size wasn't fair either. So like maybe at issue 5 it cranks up and it's like amazing from then on out, Maybe
I gave it like 8 issues, man.
Oh, yeah. You gave it a
lot
shot
of the same.
Okay. Yeah, you give it an arc and a half and then or 2 arcs and that's good.
Yeah.
If I would have known about the show today, I would have talked about last night. I've been doing the show for years. Last Saturday, last Sunday of the month. Maybe the first. It's been scheduled for 2 weeks. This isn't my fault at this point. That's your fault. I appreciate it though, Jay. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Arrow got bumped to 12. Okay. And a one shot. Sure. Is that the Canary one shot technically?
Yeah,
or is it
right?
An Arrow okay. Flash, pick it up at 13. 5 issues.
If it takes 13 issues though for things to start picking up steam, why didn't we start at issue number 13?
Yeah. What is this? A Jason Aaron book? Oh, it's the mirror. Okay. Green Arrow got yeah. I guess people are. I guess. I think if it's selling decent. I mean, look at this. It's the second one in a row. It's crazy. That is nuts. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I would put Catwoman down there too. Now, after 2 issues, I would.
Oh yeah.
The first issue was like, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. But then if issue 2 came in, I'm like, we'll knock it down a couple.
I still feel like it's a tier above Flash and Green Lantern, like, which isn't saying much, but
I don't know. Absolute Catwoman makes you want to go back and read Flash just to give it another shot, just to see like maybe I was too harsh because
oh man, now who's in the abusive relationship? Jesus.
Let's move on. Conquest versus Battle Beast versus Planetary Worm Monsters. Let's do it, man. I love it.
The last issue was so fun, man, where it was just
cool.
Them fighting each other and just like having the greatest time about it. They keep just like sharing smirks between one another, like, having fun. This is like really fun, right? right, yeah. And just knowing how hardcore Battle Beast did. Well, I mean, both characters are really from Invincible. It's like Battle Beast. His character is very well portrayed in here based on what we saw in the main run, right? So it's cool stuff. Armageddon. What do you think about Armageddon right now? Is it better than you thought it was going to be? Is it as good? Is it worse than you thought it was going to be? I mean, I have to say that it's better than I thought it was going to be because I'll be honest, I did not think it was going to be anything. I thought it was going to be very lackluster, and it's not the best event I've ever read. In fact, I guess from the way that they're kind of pitching this, is really not an event. It's the prelude to Chip's Avengers run.
Yeah.
So in that way, I dig it. I like what they're doing in it, and the artwork is fantastic so far. So
yeah,
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's solid. I'm having a hard time. Like Marvel right now is really disjointed because we have all the Null and Queen and Black stuff going on, but then we have Avengers Armageddon going on. So it's like, what is our event? Is our event Chip's stuff, which I think they would admit to, right? And it's like, okay, so we got a lot of Doom stuff going on, or not Doom, sorry. We have a lot of Red Hulk stuff going on still. We had a lot of Doom stuff going on. And we still do technically.
Yep.
But Captain America's in this as well. But he's also in Hell fighting Doom, I think.
Well, Captain America hasn't shown up in this yet, right?
No.
I mean,
no, I'm getting Queen and Black mixed up. He's in Queen and Black. And I'm like,
oh,
like, well, what are we doing? You know? So, and now Hell is like attacking the world with her symbiotes and all this stuff. So I'm just like, what's the real event? And it's hard to, if you don't think about that stuff, then great, you know, more power to you. But for me, it's like, okay, you have this one singular line. We're all in continuity, but you can't do that. You can't have 2 events happening at the same time. Maybe they've thought about this and they've cherry picked certain characters for certain things. I haven't got the magnifying glass out to figure that out, but it feels like to me like they have competing priorities right now.
Yes, very much so. Continuity is supposed to be Marvel's superpower as a
Yeah,
line of
right,
books, and it hasn't been that way. When everything is an event, nothing is an event, and nothing is special. And that's
right.
exactly how Marvel has felt for years at this point.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
hopefully Steve Wacker comes in, trims the line, fixes the problems. Time will tell. I'm not terribly confident though.
Could you say he would weed whack the
Oh
lines?
ho ho ho.
I'm
Like
gonna
what you did
cop
there.
yeah, I'm gonna copyright that. What about Lobo? I fell off of that after issue 3, the cartoony one when he was a kid messing
Oh,
with the Green
Lobo's
Lanterns or whatever.
yeah, Lobo's fun. You know,
Yeah,
it's not going to change your life. But
not yet.
I,
Yeah.
I read it and I go, "Huh, that was fun,"
Yeah,
and then I put it to the side.
yeah. And then we got Static showing up in Teen Titans. Welcome to the team, Static.
Oh, that's written by
So,
Tate Brombell. I didn't know that.
mhm,
Interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, yeah, if you want some Static in your life, you got some more Static coming up. So there you go.
Yeah, they're going to hopefully have a big moment here coming up in the future too.
Sure. All right, this row is interesting. We have a mixture of like books that are way better than I thought they were going to be, and books that were way worse than we thought they were going to be. I'm talking about
Absolutely correct.
Deathstroke to Terminator, way better than I thought it was going to be. Every
Mhm.
issue seems to outdo itself or maintain the same excitement and quality and story and heart. It's a fantastic read. Batwoman does the opposite for me. Batwoman, I went in very excited. Then I learned I don't like the character of Kate. And not only that, but I don't like her supporting cast or her villains. And I'm getting bored of the story, unfortunately. And I don't know
Getting bored.
why these villains are villains. I don't understand them. I don't know their background. I don't know why they're so formidable. Kate's dealing with a bunch of other stuff with her family and her sister and brainwashing, and it's just there's too much baggage in this book, and I just don't care. I don't think I care anymore. And the only reason I want to care is because Danny's on it. You know, I want a book
Mhm.
with Danny Interiors, and we have it, but it just is not good, in my opinion.
You mentioned Danny there. You're getting a little flush. You want to break your fan out here, and
It's
yeah,
getting
there we
hot in
go.
here, though.
Oh boy.
And then we have TMNT 21. I'm excited for the new creative team. I think we're going to get out of this door between two worlds drama.
Mhm.
And then hopefully Rosenberg brings it in and grounds it a little bit more, gives us what we want from back in the day. I don't care. Give me a nostalgic bump for TMNT and let me just live in that kind of scope.
You
I
know
think
the
that's what,
vibes that TMNT needs? This right here.
right,
Get
exactly. Yeah,
get back to
right.
the vibes of the old school, gritty, grimy street level turtles. And
Right.
that's what I want.
Yeah, not gigantic spiritual skeleton things that are really a manifestation of something else and splinters involved. It's like I don't know, man. I don't want the turtles fighting the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, right, from the underworld. Like that's not what I need. So
Ah, damn it. But see, again, when you put it like that, it sounds fun.
see, I got great elevator pitches. What if the turtles
Yeah.
fought the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from hell?
Ah, man. I'll buy that book.
Any other thoughts or any other Superman, Wonder Woman?
No, I was bored with Batwoman 4 issues ago. Man, did that
Yeah,
title disappoint me. Deathstroke, though,
I know.
I'm more disappointed that Deathstroke is right next to Batwoman because it belongs
Yeah,
800
that's a
rows
shock.
up.
Good call. That
Yeah.
needs to be. What is it doing down here? That's nuts. That needs to be arguably right here
Number
in
2. Yeah.
front. Oof. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Take this row. What you got?
The Mortal Thor, like I was saying, I'm not
Yep.
reading that, but I'm more than happy to talk about it yet again.
800, by the way. Sorry to interrupt.
Legacy numbering. Get out of here. No, you know, the honest to God truth, I got nothing on this row.
Wow. Okay. Well, this is my row then.
That's yours.
Energon Universe G.I. Joe, my favorite Energon book. Loving this. Issue number 25, big issue. So excited for this one.
Hopefully,
This certainly reads like a connecting cover to me.
Is Tom Riley still on the artwork on that one?
Yeah. Yeah. Tom
Beautiful.
Riley Williamson. Yep. Solid covers. We have some die cut foil stuff going on. All the tricks of the trade, right? So that's
Gotta
been
make
a
that money.
solid book. Yeah. Catwoman's been fantastic. I just keep saying it. It's a great book. We have Black Mask is our main villain, but there's some other villains in here, and we're just messing with Selena right now, messing with her past, her relationships, and everything. We're threatening Gotham at the same time. So it's been a really great read, great interior artwork. And Groenbeck is one of those writers. Whenever she's on a book, my ears kind of perk up. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, it's like that now.
I might need to check it out. Yeah, for sure. And that was the case back when she did like Thor and did some other stuff too. When she stepped in, I think after Donnie, I can't remember. She picked up Thor for a while. Yeah. So that's good. If Destruction Be Our Lot, we've talked about this book a lot. I know you're getting bored of it. And we have this common perspective of like, there's nobody to hate yet. And we're 3 issues in, going on the 4. We don't have a place to put to aim our anger towards. So it's weird. And now we're kind of resetting again after issue 3. And we're going to a hookah bar and we're going to get messed up. And I don't know what we're doing. So
that's my problem. Yeah, it's like I kind of want to be able to anticipate what's coming down the pipeline for a book, and I never really know what's happening. And yeah, it was a real deterrent for me from the book.
With that said, I'm still interested in the universe and the characters and the story and the journey we've been on so far. So I will be getting the next issues and checking it out. It's just I'm in a weird mindset with the book right now. I didn't think I was going to be here 3 issues in.
Yeah, so. I would have wanted more of the Rook universe as opposed to this. I could say that much. Yeah.
And then Queen in Black #3. Are they putting these out damn near weekly at this point? Like, what are we doing? Because we saw it the other week too. Let me look at the schedule. Turn off variants.
They saw that you were buying them, so they're like, "Quick, we got Nick. Put it out weekly."
29th, 5th, 19th, and then we take a month off, and then we take a week or 2 off. So that's kind of weird.
Makes sense. Yeah,
I guess it goes from weekly to monthly to bi-weekly or whatever. I don't know. Okay. They want to knock it out, man. They're like, we got a lot of stuff happening in Marvel. We got to get this event out of the way so Armageddon can really take off.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. All right, what you got up here?
Oh, Redcoat. Redcoat is the one for me. Yeah, I think this maybe should be wrapping up our latest arc where Benedict Arnold makes his return and we kind of get back into the mythology of our character and how he became immortal and the people who wanted to be immortal.
Right.
Oh, maybe not though. Looks like it might be. There we go. That's
yeah. Okay.
I'm here for it. This is a great book. Always looked good too. Brian Hitch. This might be the best artwork from Brian Hitch consistently.
I think so.
Yeah, maybe since the Ultimates, and it might even be better than the Ultimates.
Yeah. I agree. What else?
That's it. Yeah, Spectacular Spider-Man's a no. Gunslinger Spawn's a no. Ultimate Impact, really disappointed in that one. And then I'm skipping out on Dark Knights of Steel because I didn't read the original one. So
yeah, that might be fair. I don't know if this is going to pick up. Let's see. This might be like a good place to jump in with issue #1. Like, I don't know how much they're going to pull forward because it's a 2nd volume. It's really a 3rd volume.
Yeah, because they had that Winter Nights or whatever the heck it was called.
Right. And I read that one. I read a little bit of the first one. And I read the Winter arc. And then this is #1/2. And I'm like, I don't, that they dropped the ball with that whole thing. But I wonder how much context you need to enjoy this. I would assume not much.
Okay, maybe.
But yeah. Moving on. I'm not reading anything across. You're still reading End of Life, right?
Dude, End of Life is so stupid and it's so fun.
It's your guilty pleasure book, yeah.
Basically, yes. I mean, in the last issue, a small person kidnapped our main character and has him tied up and hands him over to the bad guys here. Super fun stuff, man. Everything that's wacky that can happen in a comic book that's just absurd, it happens here without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting anything else up here as we move on. So The Last Driver, that's a new one from Sean Murphy. It's if the ash can, I have the ash can. If the ash can is proof of what this book is actually going to be, it's actually a landscape book. Turn the whole thing sideways and you open it. It's like Ian Bertram's book, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's like that. It's a horizontal orientation is what I would call it. I would imagine they would pull it forward. Not entirely sure. And the ash can is black and white, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty cool. So your staples will be at the top, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Nice. That could be cool. I'm
Yeah.
here for it.
Yeah, cool stuff. Black and white variant.
Some decent variants on that one.
Yeah.
Too.
Not reading anything else up here though.
Yeah. Last Driver is going to be the only one for me as well.
Yeah. Okay. Darkness, Alien, Bug Wars. I think I'm over Bug Wars. I read the first volume and it's okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling too. But then again, they've only had like 6 issues and Jason Aaron takes 18. So
is it going to really start cooking now is the question, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. He did a one shot too. I think it was like the whatever the spider character's name is. I think they did a one shot there. They had like a black bag version, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Gosh. Yeah. I don't think, no, I'm not getting anything else.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, we're in scroll territory.
Probably. Only the Savage Roulette issue number 3. I read issue number 1 and 2. Not really doing it for me. I like the world. It's a different take on like The Last of Us or Walking Dead. It's, take that into the world trope with monsters that are whatever, right? And then there's always got to be a little twist in how they work and function. And then there's got to be characters that are like either up for the challenge or not up for the challenge. And our main protagonist is just like not up for the challenge yet. And he's trying to live in a moral way still in a world that like that does not work. And so I immediately kind of like get disconnected from it because I'm like, dude, times have changed, man. You got to move on. It's like it's a kill or be killed world at this point.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if apocalypse happens, come over to my place. I'll take care of you.
He's got that short box full of Walking Dead, like we talked about. He'll protect you.
Yeah. So nothing else across here for me though.
Yeah, same here. I thought that the second issue of Only the Savage Left was a way better issue than issue number 1, though.
I would agree.
It was so scattershot. It was just like, here's this character and here's this character. And maybe you're going to follow this one. It's like, whoa, what's going on here? At least we got focused in issue number 2. So we'll see. And it's a different take from Kaplan that I feel like we generally see. Normally he's dealing with near future tech,
AI,
things like that.
Tech. Yeah. Just wait. It'll be the reason these zombies are zombies is because they got brainwashed from using their phones too much. Like that.
Oh my
it's
God.
coming.
Oh my God.
It's coming. Wow. What Diamond in the Rough? Kaya 36 way down here. That's a shame.
That's criminal. Everyone go read Kaya, buy Kaya, buy multiple copies, get every variant, get every trade. Just do it.
Yeah. Something epic, same thing. Doesn't need to be down here. It needs to be a few rows up. Yeah. It was a good last issue. I think it needed a little bit of like recap to catch people because this hasn't come out in quite some time. So like I feel like it
2
missed.
years. I feel like
So I feel like it needed that first few pages of like this is who we are and where we've been so far. Now we're heading in this direction and we're to continue the story because it's a continuation of a story that's a couple years old, right? So I think it needed that, but like for folks like me who have read it. I'm like, I remember just enough to pick this one up and be successful with it. So
yeah.
Just shout out whatever else you got. I got Megalith. That's a solid book. Anything else?
No.
You're not reading Vampirates number 2.
Oh, even though it has a fantastic title, Vampirates isn't doing it for me.
Powers, maybe. Stitch, no,
nothing.
Okay, Lion King, Jewel Thief. No,
come on, give us one more book for the week. Jesus. Oh, you're reading Arcadia still, right?
I am, but I don't think I actually continued after volume 1. I thought it was good. It's a book. It's the story is too choppy. It's too it doesn't let things breathe. It's the scene to scene isn't very fluid. From that point of view, it's kind of like distracting when you read it. I feel like it needs 32 pages per issue to really or 36 maybe to really kind of like smooth it out. But it's a great designed book. It's a great looking book, but the story is a little choppy for me.
Yeah, and asking exercise books every single issue, that's asking a lot. Yeah.
I sometimes cover grab. I wish I would have cover grabbed all these maid cafes because they're all
really
sadistic. Dude, they look sick. Like when you see them in person, like I've seen a couple in person, and I'm like, wow, those colors are really cool and they look gnarly, especially the ones with like chainsaws and blades and all that stuff. It looks insane.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
reads a little Mark Spears to me, if I'm honest. Just a bit.
yeah. There's no blue though or purple. It's just red.
It's red Mark Spears. That's all.
It's true.
Ted
Uh,
Daggers, you know.
yeah, yeah. Junk Punch. No, one of the few comics I couldn't even read. I couldn't even get through, to be honest with you.
Oh man.
Got halfway through and I'm like, nah, I can't do it. Nothing up here, nothing up here. Should we just jump?
Yeah, I think it's time to jump.
Let's jump. We're in the last week, guys,
All right.
which is flown by. Take the row.
Okay. Absolute Wonder Woman. A title that continues to be absolutely fantastic. Kelly Thompson, like say less, right?
Yeah.
I continue to love like her voice for the character, the adventures that we go on, the ancillary cast, and everything that's coming about with that stuff. Superman.
Yep.
Superman. So the reign of the Superboys is over. Clark Kent is
Mhm.
back. If you read the Superman annual, you get a little bit of backstory about how that happened, where he's been, what's been going on.
Yep.
So this should be the reintroduction of that character. I'm here for it. I'm so ready for it. Again, this is another book that Joshua Williamson, again, is having that moment. And Superman is a really, really fun book right now.
So I haven't been reading Superman. I touch base with it. It's one of those like temperature check books. I jump in for an issue or two. I see what's going on. I jump out for about 12 issues. I jump back in for 1 or 2 issues. So I'm trying to figure out like when would be a good place to jump in. Would it be this is part 4, so maybe the next one?
Well, no. So this is part 4, but it has to be part 4 because it is tying over with Action Comics and probably Supergirl.
Oh,
and
the Kingdom of Zod part 4.
Kingdom of Zod event.
I got it.
So I'm hoping that this is still going to be a worthwhile single issue experience just if you're reading Superman, because I'm not reading everything else.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like there's a fight going on. Superboy Prime jumps in, like you were saying. Superman comes back. Okay.
Yeah. So when the Absolute Power event happened, people got different powers and things got all wacky. And Lois Lane got the powers of a Kryptonian. Don't know where it came from, but she got them. And then they went away. And it turns out that she had, basically being given Zod's powers. Now Zod has those back and he's out for revenge.
Okay.
Comic stuff, right?
So yeah, so it was All-Star Superman. Kind of. Didn't Lois get Superman powers at All-Star?
Yes, but it was like a gift rather than
right. It was an experience
inadvertently
dying and yeah. Cool.
Dying spoilers for a 20-year-old comic, Nick. Damn.
Indeed. All right, moving on. Poison Ivy, man, what a great cover that represents what is going on in the book right now. Like she is building quite an army of people who are pissed off at her, all for righteous reasons, right? She's attacking the system at this point. It's like fair enough, but be that the system is corrupt and everything, but it works for the majority. It's hard. So like she's definitely got to watch her back coming up very soon.
Yeah, I wonder if that cover is actually indicative of anything that really happens in the issue, because I could totally see it being a reality, and I could totally seeing it being like a curveball too.
Yeah, but I mean like comics, right? That's just
exactly, yeah.
Zatanna, number 5. I just a minute ago I was talking about books that I couldn't finish. I actually issue number 4. I got about halfway through, and I'm like, I think I'm done, and I just closed it and slid it across the table and didn't look back. So
yep,
it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I continue to be bummed by that one. Yeah, I had talked about Ryan North on Fantastic Four. It's not the flavor for me. I gotta say, his writing on the Flash is so much better. It's so, again, like as far as the realm of like fun, smart books, that's exactly what the Flash is, man. You get creative uses of his powers. You get a really great family dynamic. You never get anything that is like overbearing or like world-ending possibilities. It's really just like Wally West going through the day, solving big problems and using his powers in ways that you wouldn't necessarily anticipate that he does. It's just really good. It's Ryan North playing up to all of his best traits as a writer, and I don't think that we get that from other books. But here, it's like pitch perfect.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I hear good things. Flash is one of those books again. I jump in when it's a reboot. I get the idea what's going on, and then either I gel with it or I don't. And then I fall off, and all of a sudden there's 30 issues of it, and I'm like, wow, it's sustaining somehow. Somebody's reading this book. But it doesn't feel like it's one of those like. It feels like it has its cult following, like one of those kinds of books.
Oh yeah,
like
exactly.
like a Catwoman or something like that, where like the
Green
people who
Arrow,
know, and the people who don't are just they're just like, oh, is it any good? It's like, yeah, you're not reading it. That's why you don't think it's good. Yeah, cool. All right. Real quick, I know I've been ignoring the chat. Blast Radius, what's up?
Hey,
thank you for coming in. We got Brooklyn in here too. Interesting list. Good morning, all. Yeah, just the League of Comic Geeks going through the next months of books, just checking them out. Low-key love American Caper. Yeah, that's a book I can get into. Dead Acres is decent. Okay. Interesting. Arcadia Solomon Kane, Tankers versus Ancient Aliens. Yeah, that's a book that like looks fun for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolute Cheetah coming soon to a comic shop near you. Yep. According to what happened in Wonder Woman. Zorro's Legacy. Is that the Chaykin book? I believe
so. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get into that one. Lois died. Oh no. Bad Seeds. I feel like that's familiar, but I can't.
Yeah, it's the next Batman event. It's supposed to be tying in Batman, Poison Ivy, I'm sure some other titles, but it's all making Pamela Isley mayor has been really, it was the catalyst for this event to happen.
Yeah. I think I know the cover now. She's standing on like a thing with like a Batman cape and cowl on like a scarecrow kind of a thing or whatever.
It's almost like you're looking at the row you're sharing on screen.
Yeah, and then there's like police officers behind her, and there's the mayor, and there's like everything's burning, and
man, your memory recall is fantastic.
Yeah. Flash is good, old fashioned, great comic. Yeah, solid story. Somebody equals me. Yep, indeed, keeping things alive. Hey, look at this, Batman Bad Seeds Sunset #1.
Man, I've never heard of that. What's it all about?
That's gonna be. Hit the rewind button. Hit the left arrow like 3 times, and you'll get to it. Wolverine #26. Void Rivals. Are you reading anything up here? I tried to give Spawn a shot, but I just couldn't get into it after 2 issues. I'm like, I think I'm done.
Yeah, it was always going to have that uphill battle because I'm not really a Spawn fan.
Right.
And then you give it a shot, and Spawn's not in the book, and you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah. And then he's just hiding in the corner while the bad guys are like, we're gonna take shit over. It's gonna be so much fun, and I'm gonna be your boss, and everybody has to accept that. And then like Spawn's just sitting there in the corner in the dark, just like, oh boy, I'm gonna get him, but I'm gonna wait about 22 pages, and then I'm gonna jump out and just kick everyone's ass.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna threaten the little boy who's letting the gangsters just chill out in the space here. I'm like, what are we doing? Where's he? What was he doing the whole time?
Yeah, no idea. Plotting, planning.
I don't know, man. And I heard Void Rivals is getting great. I mean, not great, but like it's
evolving. Issue number 33. Come on.
Right. I'm like, Rom is in here now, and I'm like, Rom, okay. I don't have any legacy knowledge of Rom. I know it's a thing, but like it doesn't get me excited.
That's a different story, but
it's RAM versus ROM. That would be amazing. Yeah. And then we got some Wolverine and Green Lantern stuff going on. Okay, so this row, you talked about Corpse Knight earlier.
Dude, the first 4 issues of Corpse Knight, super fun. Really a light read. It's not heavy, overly verbose or anything like that. And it's really not even a crazy premise, right? Father dies, is brought back to life through supernatural means, but been telling the daughter stories of Joan of Arc this entire time, and they go on a mission to find Joan of Arc to save the father, period. And that's all the story is. It's like no fluff, no side adventures. It's just like get from point A to point B and do the damn thing. And that's what the series has been so far. So in that way, I've appreciated it. Also, really good artwork and colors as well.
It is
like really, things that I feel like are a little just left of center for what we usually get in comic books.
Yeah. Remind me, was the last issue, I think issue 3, well, not the last issue, maybe. I think issue 3 was the one where like there's poison involved, right?
Yes, issue 3 was the
Oh,
poison one.
okay.
We solved that part. Issue number 4, they finally get to Joan of Arc, and things happen. I won't
Okay. Yeah, I
say
haven't
how
read
things go
4
down.
yet. I wanted to see how far what yeah. So I might try to go back and get, because I did like it. I did like it, but like you said, it's kind of light, it's lighthearted, which isn't a bad thing. But again, with a volume of stuff, it's like you just gotta kind of get through things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Felt loss, added Rom and Energon. Oh, you just said that because I just said who's Rom. No, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that's I'm not going to say that's the right move, but if it was GI Joe, I would have said absolutely.
Hey,
Yeah, if you're gonna,
any move is the right move for you.
that's right, that's right. But I got to play the heel sometimes, so I got to chime in with.
Of
that.
course, yeah.
Gambit Wanted issue number 2. Not reading that one. Black Cat Eisner Nom / loser. Unfortunately, maybe I don't know. There's that book.
Yeah, it exists. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's G. Willow Wilson. I really should have given it more than one issue.
Probably. And then Terminal issue number 2. I dug issue number 1. I understand the criticism that it's like just 90s attitude and drawing and storytelling and everything just reinterpreted nowadays. I totally understand that. But it's, at the same time, I liked issue number 1. So I'll continue it and see what issue number 2 has.
Yep.
You like how I kind of 8-miled you into that one? I was like, I know what his criticisms are.
Yep.
Go ahead and put it to bed now.
Yeah, you definitely got in front of that one before I could say anything. Yeah, here are all my thoughts on Terminal issue number 1 on the monthly comic book review show on Pop Culture Philosophers this Thursday.
Yeah, that's right. I will be absent from that one, so you guys will have. I'm not sure who's going to be there. Maybe Stu and you and Robbie and Greg, at least. I would imagine.
Believe so. Yeah, I think that's the crew right now.
We'll see who else has time. Yeah, I dug it. We'll see. It sold a few 100,000 copies, so there you go.
If you still think that Cyberforce has like some of the best writing in comics, you're gonna love Terminal.
It's better than that. Come on.
Okay.
All right. What about this row?
Conan the Barbarian. We've kicked off a new arc here, which I thought was really interesting because we kind of see Conan as maybe like it doesn't feel like he's the main character of his book right now. So I'm interested to see what this is, but it definitely ties into what the next coming event is going to be, which is always exciting, right? I think that they do events pretty darn well in the Conan verse here. So yeah, excited to see what they do there. Dagnino's artwork is fantastic, but as far as this row goes, that's the only book I got.
There's a DC Next Level one shot for Deadshot. My brain stopped there for a second from Gary Duggan or Dugan, depending on your flavor.
Or Jerry.
Or Jerry
Duggan, Gary Dugan, who knows?
Gary Dugan. Yeah. Bernardo Flanco to keep the bit going. I don't know much about the character, so I don't know, but I really like Deadshot. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll try this one. But I like Deadshot for specific reasons, the writing and the art, right? So I don't. We have two different creators, so I don't know how much that rationale works. So
I feel like I've read enough Duggan for my comic experience to know that like he's never like actually done it. He's kicked the can down the road, but he's never really wrote a compelling arc of a story. So even for a one shot, I'm like, what are we gonna do here? Like, I think I'm fine skipping this.
But we do have a Negative Man cameo and a Robot Man cameo.
And Etrigan and Jonah
Hat. This might be a must get.
Or there's a preview story at the back of the book after the one shot.
Don't do that. That makes more sense.
You know that's what it is.
I don't know, man. Now that I know this, I might roll the dice and just check it out. Because if we're gonna get some Jonah Hex and Etrigan and some Doom Patrol cameos, if they're going to be popping in doing stuff, I might be checking out. Look, they're on the background. I didn't even notice that. Holy crap.
Yeah.
So, all right, my curiosity is up. It's 48 pages too for $5. So props to the team for not making it $7.99 or $9.99 for a double-sized comic.
Yeah. Kudos for that. I'm still skipping it.
Oh no, yeah, I think I'm going to get it just because of the cameos now, reinforced by the background and the cover, which we know is always depicting the story that they're going to be telling, right? Because comics.
Could you imagine they announced DC Next Level, all these new titles coming out, then we get a Deadshot one shot, and he kills all those characters, and we're like, wait, what?
And Darcy's like, wait, I had 18 issues planned.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though.
Here's the thing. Yeah, that's funny. Capes, I'm just stacking those for now. Conan, solid. I mean, they're starting a new thing. So if you want to jump in on that, it's good stuff. At least the art was good for Terminal. I like the story too. It was a cool twist.
At the end. Hey. His comment is sound, okay? Leave it be. At least the art was good.
Rubik cover. Yep. Capes has been excellent for me for sure. I read part of the first volume, and then I was going to read the rest of it and then continue Capes as it was coming out, but I just haven't yet. Yeah, they are. Well, so Darcy's writing Doom Patrol. That was announced before San Diego. And then James, is it Heron who's doing
Demon?
Huh?
Yeah, James Herons is doing Etrigan the Demon. Yeah.
Right. And then who else did we
you're
testing our memory now. Go back to go to Dr. Doom's fan club, go to Ink and Insights last week or the week before, and you can see all the announcements there. There we go. All right, what about this robe?
This is a good row. Okay. Hammer Fist #1, the new Rick Remender property with artwork by Steve Epting. Mashing
right here.
Oh, you jerk. Oh man. Mashing up crime and horror together. And come on, you throw a big mystical fist on somebody that evokes Hellboy vibes. Like I'm here for it.
Yeah, we got Hellboy. We're good. And Emmett,
yeah, so I definitely want to see that. Ram V is back with his Vertigo property, the Black Tower or the Raven Conspiracy. I am so excited. This needs to be row #1. This needs to be cranked right back up to the top of the list here. I think Aaron Campbell is on the artwork for that one too.
No, it's Perkins and Spicer.
Is it Perkins? Okay.
Yeah, we got our Swamp Thing team back.
Equally excited then. Yeah, that's going to be all. Yep. #4, kind of like oh yes. Yeah. Oh, who's on the variants?
So we got I don't know how to say it. I always say Sejic, but I don't know how to say it. There's too many accents that I don't in the English language I don't understand.
Yeah.
And then we have Mark Buckingham, and we have ACO. I don't know. It's got green that has Martian Manhunter vibes, I think.
Yeah, big time. Pretty cool looking. Yeah, it's got good covers. Okay. That one, that one's got me really excited. And then Red Roots #4 kind of turned that series around for me because at least it gave me some freaking answers. Now I understand. Yeah, it's like, okay, why are we in this world? Now I know that. I don't know everything, but I know enough to like give it a couple more issues to see where they're able to take the story.
That was probably smart. I came out of issue 2 like, what are we doing? Like, or maybe issue 2. Yeah, that was when they were heading towards the Gladiator Arena or whatever. They get they're in the other world. They're going to the market. They're being chased around, and I was like, man, this is a weird book. I should have stuck it out. Yeah.
It's still very weird, but the more answers we get, the more likely I'm going to be to stick around. So we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. And then continuing down, I don't think I'm reading any of these books. I'm saving Universal Monster Blood of the Wolfman. This is my theory on the Universal Monster books. If you have not watched the original Universal Monster movies, I would suggest not getting into the comics, because the comics, let's take Dracula, for instance, which was the first one. I think you need the context of the story from the movie to appreciate the comic. And then you go into other ones, like The Mummy even. It's a direct, what is happening off-screen story. So you're missing the nuance. You can get away with Creature of the Black Lagoon. I wouldn't even recommend that one, to be honest. It's not that great, but it's disconnected from the movie. I mean, it is.
It is, yeah.
And then like Frankenstein was kind of connected as well, but like not as much as I remember. So with for Walsh, you can probably just jump into that one and you'll be fine because it's just brilliant. I forget the other ones, but like I would recommend watching. Phantom of the Opera. You have to watch one of the movies or a few of the movies to appreciate the story. So I came into Wolfman like, man, I haven't watched a Wolfman since I was a child. So I'm like, I don't remember anything practically, and I'm not a big horror movie guy. So I'm like, I'm just gonna skip this one. Maybe I'll get to a Wolfman movie or two here and there in the future, and then I can always come back to this and maybe fully appreciate what's happening. But that's my take and recommendation on all the Universal Monster line books so far.
And I think I've heard that the Wolfman almost has an approach that is similar to Creature from the Black Lagoon as well, where it's like not during the story or before or after. It's like it's kind of like, I don't know, doing its own thing, which I don't know. Maybe it works better for this one.
Yeah, and our chemist, our resident chemist here, he's saying the same thing.
So, yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes you can get away with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll be fine. Cool. Bob's in the house. What's up?
Hey, what up, Bob?
What's going on? Thanks for coming in, dude. You got anything up here though? I don't have anything.
I certainly do not.
Fireborn, you sticking around?
No. It's in that Lost Fantasy universe, but it's like,
I know
it's not really all that connected. I know they're gonna have a crossover in the future, but
sure,
you know, angsty kid gets powers. I've read that story enough. I don't know if I need another iteration of that. So it's a book. It's not a bad book by any means. This is not the book that I'm looking for right now.
Okay. Here's your spec alert. I told you guys this last month too. So Do a Powerbomb has these Japanese pro wrestling variants for every issue. The first issue came out. It's open order. It's not a ratio. It's not anything special. It's not a store exclusive. It's open order.
It is special though.
It is special from a quality and whatever. But issue number one's, it came out and it went to like $20-$30 on eBay, right? We saw it coming. Issue number 2, FOC is still open. It's open until tomorrow, technically. You can get this issue right here. And then the next one is the same thing. I don't know if they released the covers yet. No. But these cover D, insert jokes here. JB, so close. Row variants. Those are the ones. So if you want to just go call your shops or go on your apps or whatever the hell it might be, Do a Powerbomb number 2 and 3, cover D's. Click on that one.
That's right.
And then you'll get those pro wrestling ones. Will they go to $30 on release day? Probably not, because we already did that with issue number 1. They might. Who knows? Either way, it'll make a cool set, I think. And it's a fantastic series, and you should be getting these anyways because they're fantastic. So
they really do need to come out with a hardcover of it, though. Like, I mean, just make it happen. It needs to exist alongside.
Yeah, I shared with you guys the artisan edition of Beta Ray Bill coming out in September, I think. So
I think it's 2027.
Oh, right. FOC is September, I think.
Oh,
it comes out in February or March. Yeah. And it's like 150 retail. So if you can get some discounts at your shop, those artisan editions are usually worth it. So anyway, anything else for you?
No. Just Hello Darkness 70, yet Frisons.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not getting these though.
What?
Like this one, I'm being more and more picky because these shells, they don't expand. When I hit capacity, I purge. So I'm like, I just need to be more picky. I need to be more picky.
I'm gone for a month and I don't even know you anymore.
Who are you? This looks like a Junji Ito Tome cover, which is really,
I see that.
Really awesome. That's cool. Yeah. I will share real quick. No. Which one is it? Oh, it must be coming up. There is a Hello Darkness. Don't worry, I'm getting something here. Look at this one. Connecting cover prisons. So I did order those. So making up for the month I'm not getting it. So we have 1 and 2.
Who do you think was posing in the mirror for that one? Jesus.
I don't know. Nothing up here from me. No Final Boss, no Predator and Apes, no Saturday Morning Adventure.
Yeah, no, nothing for me there. Moving on.
I want to put you guys on blast with this one too. TMNT
Yes.
facsimile issue number 1. So why are we excited about this one? Well,
why not?
it's a 44-page, $6.99 oversized, faithful facsimile edition to the legendary first issue. I remember reading things about this that they kept the format, right? The oversized format that they did for like the first 3 issues of the original Mirage runs.
Okay.
So if they kept the size, I'm wondering if they kept the same paper, like that newspaper quality. That would be really cool too. If they really did their best to make this a true facsimile, right? Like the feel, the texture, and everything. And they don't have the blood splatter in the T, so it's a first print. If you
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
If you don't know, the third print has this extra blood splatter in the middle of the T. That's how you can quickly differentiate a third versus like a first. I don't remember what the second one has. So somebody in the chat, the second print TMNT number 1, obviously Mirage. What's the feature on the cover, if there is one? It might just say second print in the interior page.
I think there's something in the buildings in the background, if my memory is correct. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So anyways, I would recommend grabbing this one just on the off chance that they really make it a true facsimile. And if they do, it would be a fantastic thing to have for $7. So, yep. Anything else up here for you?
No, nothing else. I'll definitely pick up that facsimile though, for sure.
Yeah. What about this row?
Oh, Concrete. What, man? I don't know why. Concrete is just hitting like the pleasure points in my brain in a really great way. It just feels like exactly what it's supposed to be, which is an indie book from back in the day. It feels like it has the same vibes as like Strangers in Paradise, like all of those like late 80s, early 90s era indie Dark Horse books, man. And something feels really great about reading something in that style, in that vein. And Concrete's just doing it for me. I've been loving the series. I can understand how maybe it's not something for everyone.
Yeah.
It works for me though.
It's great. It feels like a story he wrote in 91. And then it's just coming out now. Like he hasn't lost a beat with his emotion and the characters and the artwork. I do prefer older Concrete, like black and white artwork versus like the colored Concrete stuff that he did later in the 90s. I do prefer like the early Concrete black and white, but the emotional beats, the story, the characters, the how existential it is very much like he didn't skip a beat in the last 30 years or 25 years or whatever it's been.
Yeah.
Very cool stuff. And then
it's like he forgot that he drew and wrote this series, and he's stuff from a drawer, and he's like, oh, well, let's make some money.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Solid book though. But yeah, you're right. It's not for everybody. It helps if you have some context, but you could jump in here and just kind of like test out the waters, but go back and read the first arc or two, because it's going to tell you who Concrete is, why he is, where he came from, who these other people are, what the little child is. Like, you get all those answers in previous things he did 25 years ago.
Yeah, totally.
So I do think Powerbomb, I think you're right. Yep. I don't think I need a black and white reprint, second print.
Yeah.
It's like that's too many things removed, and I already have the first prints. It's like, well,
it's like second print squared.
Yeah. Twice removed. Yeah. New Absolute Dead Earth. Ooh, that would be incredible. Dead Earth is a fantastic run. It's so good.
Really?
It might be Daniel Warren Johnson doing the most Daniel Warren Johnson things in that issue, like the action in it and like where he takes the action. It's like that's why he's the best, is because of stuff that he does in that series.
Yeah, that series was incredibly fun. Yeah. I have the deluxe edition. I don't have the absolute, so
I didn't know they made a deluxe.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
Cool. Um, yeah, I think we covered up there. Dog Tag is the only one I'm interested up here. I know we talked
Yeah,
about a few of these.
yeah, same boat. Dog Tag. I think it's the next best Mark Russell book since Traveling to Mars.
Yep, for sure. We talked about Zorro a little bit. Nothing up here for me. Tell me about how good Minotaur is.
Minotaur was fantastic, man.
Mhm.
I loved this book. I'm gonna try not to like
Sure.
spew all my thoughts about this book because I thought very highly of it.
Yeah.
Cy Spurrier had a heck of a week the week that issue number 1 came out, because that and The Mischief of Magpies came out.
Yeah.
Both really interesting looks. They're very Cy Spurrier books, and even for
Mhm.
me, and I'm a fan of his work, um, it's hit and miss. I think the last couple series didn't really work for me.
Mhm.
Minotaur feels like a Cy Spurrier book where he's like channeling Warren Ellis energy, though. Like it has like all of the really great dialogue. It is very
Yeah.
cheeky, right? And there's definitely language barriers that could come by way of just his particular style of writing. But
Mhm.
man, I just loved the idea of the singularity kind of being pushed out and creating these mythological ideas that are being toyed with. I think
Yeah.
this is going to be a really cool series. We'll see. It's
Okay.
only been one issue so far, but I'm really excited.
All right. All right. Not reading anything else. I'm not a big Mask guy. I read the first issue and I'm like, okay. And I'm a big Joe guy, so I thought I'd love Mask, but it's just kind of like not derivative, but it's just like another team of like misfits getting together and living in that same world. I don't
Yeah. And why do we need Mask Origins number 1? Mask just came out, but the origins
know.
in that
Right.
book, like,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. So
to make money is the answer.
sure. Sure. We have some more mind management coming out.
Yeah.
Anything else up here? I don't know. You're in the mind management.
Yeah, Mind Management's super fun. Again, it's another Matt Kent book. Superpowered people
Mm.
investigating. It's like X-Files by way of Royal Tenenbaums. That's the best way I could say it.
Wow.
It's really fun. It's a really fun, interesting book. But you already know that if you know the name Matt Kent and have read any of his works previously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hidden Springs is one that I'm disappointed. That's going to be like a trade waiting kind of thing. I really wish I would
Mm.
have picked up on that from issue number 1, and I didn't. So yeah, I'm gonna have to play catch up on that one.
Okay. Yeah, I tried Pretty Hate Machine. Didn't
Yeah.
didn't quite dig it. I read issue number 1. I was like, okay, it's not kind of the story in the book I want to read.
I mean, hey, come on. Like, you were probably in the same boat as me. Did you just read it because of the Nine Inch Nails title
Of
of
course.
the comic? Yeah. I was just like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Let's check this out. Okay, this isn't for me. Moving on.
Well, that was a Mad Cave number 1, and I feel like it's earned the respect to try it if you can get
Yes.
your hands on it. I'm like, Dark Horse and Mad Cave are getting up there now in my paying attention
Yeah.
part. So there's that. Going across, I'm not reading any of these either. We actually just got a bunch of 90s books in at the shop,
Oh,
a
God.
bunch of long boxes, and there was a ton of bad rock in there. Yeah, there was only one Max book, and I think it was like issue, I want to say 13, maybe 17. I was going to text you, but I think you completed your Max run, right?
Yeah, my Max run is done.
Yeah.
But the later the issues get, the more difficult they are to
Oh,
find.
of
So
course.
if you find them, snag them.
How far does that go? Do you remember?
Only 35.
Okay, so in the teens is still like you're going to run into them occasionally versus
Occasionally, yeah.
like into the 25s plus. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could close your eyes and trip over a Max number 1, but you get
Yeah, sure.
20
think I-
plus, and you're like, oh man, where do I get those?
Right. Okay. Cool. And then I'm not reading anything. I wanted to try Bad Thoughts, but it slipped by me, and all of a sudden we're 3 issues in. So
When Ignition Press has 14 new issue number 1s every single week, it becomes very
right.
difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. Props to them.
Yeah.
Not reading anything else. What about this row?
What about this row? What is Denver number 1? That's a maybe, just because, like you
It's
were saying, Mad
Palmiotti.
Cave.
It's Jimmy and Justin Gray.
Okay. I guess if you liked Pop Kill, maybe you're gonna dig this.
I guess. Did Justin Gray do Pop Kill?
No, but didn't Palmiotti?
He did. I haven't liked the last. I've tried the last like 3 or 4 things that Palmiotti's written, and I don't vibe with it usually.
Yeah. They're generally fun and violent, and
Yeah.
they don't necessarily resonate though.
Yeah, he did Savage Sword with Amanda, and I didn't dig that one either.
Oh
So,
yeah, that's right. That's right.
yeah.
You know,
Stuff of Nightmares. This looks like a R.L. Stein. Yep.
there we
There you
go.
go. This looks like Francavilla as well. Yeah. Francavilla, man, he had his time a few years ago, and then it feels like we don't get anything from him anymore. He used to be on every cover 3 years ago.
Well, I think he was doing that Scott Snyder stuff, and that
Yeah.
tends to get some eyeballs on it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Nothing else across there. Nothing else here for me. What about you?
Yeah, Black Star, Super
Super
Mondo,
Mondo Mega
Mega
Mutts.
Mutts. Yeah. If you're needing more TMNT energy without turtles, then why not? No, nothing for me though, really.
I read number 1. I thought it was better than I thought it was going to be, and it had more substance than I thought it was going to have, but it didn't have enough for me to be like, yeah, I want to read more of this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it would have to be like really special at this point in my
Yeah.
life to be like Mondo Mutts. You got this
Right.
enough to read.
Yeah, yeah. I know a lot of Grendel fans are happy that Grendel's back. That's a complete blind spot for me. And I'm
Yeah,
not
I got to
reading-
work through the backlog of old school Grendel before I even consider diving into new stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not reading anything else across here either.
Yeah, same here.
Man, all right, we might be in scroll territory. Nothing over here.
Yeah, same.
Sweet. Santos Sisters. I don't even know if I'm picking these up anymore. Maybe I can't remember what's on my list and what's not.
Yeah, I think I'm waiting until they get another hardcover that comes out, and I think I'm going to collect them that way rather than
That's a good
floppies.
idea. Yeah, that'll work. Dungeon Crawler Carl 46. This is the webtoon.
Oh yeah, we're in Panini and Webtoon.
Yeah, we're in Panini area. All right, I think that'll about wrap it up. That was last week.
Yep, that does it.
Sweet. So my takeaways are we have the usual bangers, but we have some pretty small weeks coming up for the next month.
Yeah, well, there's a couple new series coming out. We had the Black Tower. We had
Hammer Fist.
Yeah, we had Batman and Robin. The dynamic duo is coming out.
Yeah.
Fort Psycho. So at least there's a couple kickoffs of stuff because I know we're going to be dropping some of these titles here coming up soon. There's a lot of endings that are coming down the pipeline. So at least we got a steady influx of new books coming in as old ones drop off.
Yeah, I think next month's September's look ahead is going to be very exciting. I think so. We're going to be kicking things off pretty hard here.
Oh boy,
coming up September, October. It looks like it's going to be some good times.
Holy cow! Yeah, I'm already. Not that I'm looking ahead, but maybe I am. Yeah,
sweet. Well, man, I appreciate your time and everything. Thanks everyone in the chat for showing up, drinking your coffee, sharing your thoughts. We really do appreciate this. We try to do this every last Sunday. Sometimes it rolls over, so just pay attention. I'll always have it scheduled ahead so you can see when it's going to come out. Set those alerts so you can get notified whenever we go live with both of our shows. So, Eric, let the folks know what you had coming out.
Yeah, On the Pull List made its triumphant return here just this morning here for my weekly comic book thoughts and reviews. Also, check me out as I will finally be returning to Ink and Insights over at Dr. Doom's fan club this Wednesday. Finally get to hang out with Stu and give Nick the night off here. Or if he wants to join us, by all means, go and join us. Sure. Yeah, excited for that kind of stuff. And I think that me and Stu got another movie review scheduled here, maybe this week or next week. I can't remember which one it's going to fall on here, but keep your eyes open, keep the alerts on, notifications, all that kind of fun stuff, and we'll let you know. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. If you guys want to just shoot over to Eric's channel, check out his reviews right there. And get his thoughts on all the books that came out in the last couple of weeks. So really appreciate you, man. We'll talk to you guys next time. Adios. Later, y'all.